Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back to this brand new video. So today's video I am showing you what I picked up from my recent trip to the Metro Centre. But before I get into this video, I just want to introduce myself to all of you new viewers. My name is Charlie and I create content on lifestyle, shopping hauls, home decorating, and I do like to shot in a dupes video every now and again. So if that's something that you do enjoy, hopefully by the end of this video you will have hit that subscribe button. If you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell. By hitting that notification bell, YouTube will notify you every time that I upload. Now, I tend to upload on a Thursday at 4 o'clock and Sunday at 8 o'clock. But if I've got any collaborations with any brand, then I will always bring that as a bonus upload. I also have a second channel here on YouTube, and that is with my partner, Katie. Now, we do days out, we do bloopers, we do food reviews, and that channel is called Life with the Foxtons. So hopefully by the time you've finished watching this video, you will have subscribed to this channel. You'll have head on over to Life with the Foxtons and give that channel a little subscribe. And also I do have other social media platforms for this channel. So I do have Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. I will leave all the information down in the description box because that is quite a lot of information to take in. So we went to the Metro Centre and that video will be on Life with the Foxtons. And I just picked up a few bits. Now I did go into one of my favourite shops in the Metro Centre, which is Rowen. Now if you've not seen my Come Shop With Me at Rowen and you've never heard of Rowen, then take a look at some of my previous content because I have recently done a Come Shop With Me. So let me show you what I picked up from the Metro Centre. So the first store that I went into was M&S. Now, it's not very often I go into M&S, but I did pick up some fragrances because when I recently went in, I did have a little spritz of some of their fragrances. So today, I thought I'm going to get one. The first fragrance that I did pick up was for Katie, and it is this spiced amber. Now, this is in the range Discover, and you get 100ml of these fragrances from M&S for £10. So the spiced amber is more of a masculine scent, and I believe it is in the men's section. Katie does like fragrances from the men's section, so when we sprayed this, it smelled absolutely beautiful. It does remind me of something else, but it says amber, geranium and cedar. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we did pick up this for Katie, and this was £10. And then the fragrance that I'd sprayed when I went into M&S before, I got so many compliments on it, and I only done a few spritz. So I thought, next time I go into M&S, I am going to pick myself that fragrance up. And that one was the white coconut. Now again, this was £10, and this is coconut, vanilla and amber. Let me just open them up and show you what this one looks like. So this is what the bottle looks like, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I only sprayed this in store, and I had so many people saying, you smell absolutely lovely. And then when I got in the car, I could smell myself. So I thought for £10, I am definitely picking up a new fragrance. So I am going to use this for work. I don't like wearing my expensive perfumes for work, so I did just pick up this. So for the two of them, it was £20, and they're both from the same range. So I'm not sure if this is M&S's own range, but if it is, I think I found my new favourite fragrance for work. So I did pick up them. Next, we went into Zara. Now, as you can tell by the humongous bag, I picked up loads. No, I only picked up a few items, but they are my go-to items. So I'm currently wearing a Zara t-shirt today. I do actually love Zara basics. Now I don't go into Zara for the jeans because their sizing is very hit and miss. And I don't really shop in Zara for everyday clothes. But one thing that I do shop in Zara for are these little crop tops. Now, a few years ago, I would always wear long t-shirts, but I've gone into these. I love the sleeves on this one. You will see this styled up on my Instagram if you are following, but I just picked it up in the beige, and I think it was the sleeves that drew me to this one. I always feel put together when I've got a beige crop top on, and I've tried other places like Primark and things like that, and unfortunately they just don't hit like the Zara ones. So in Zara, these ones are £7.99, and there is the QR code if you wanted to scan it. But I always go into Zara and I do pick up these crop tops. The other top that I did pick up from Zara is very similar. It is cropped. It's in the black, but you can see that this one has a little bit of a longer sleeve. They didn't actually have the shorter sleeved one in the black, and I did want a new black one. I will always buy white, black and beige in these tops. I did buy a red, and it's just not for me. But for £7.99, I absolutely love these tops from Zara. And normally I would bring you a Primark haul separate, but I didn't pick that much up in the Metro Centre today. So I'm just going to show you in this haul what I did pick up from Primark. And there's not a lot. Normally I can go into Primark and do a little bit of damage on my card, but I don't know what it is at the minute. Like, I love autumn and I can see some of the autumn pieces transitioning in, but there's nothing really that screams out to me. So one thing that did scream out to me was this shacket. Now I am going to call it a shacket because that's how I'm going to wear it, but I thought with a pair of cream trousers with a white basic t-shirt, this would look stunning. So this has cuffed ribbed sleeves. We do have real pockets. So if you've been here for some time, you know I absolutely hate fake pockets. I just don't see the point in putting fake pockets on garments. But this was £19. I did get it in a medium, and that is my usual size. If I was going to wear this with something thicker underneath, I would have maybe sized up to a large. But I am just going to wear this open with a white basic from Zara maybe. I love the collar on this as well. I love the colour of it. The colour is absolutely gorgeous. And I just thought with a pair of beige trousers, maybe the ones that I had on when I went to Metro Centre, they're from Primark, you know, and I hate wearing coats. I'm not a coat person. So if I can find a nice jacket, then I will. And what I like about this is that it's cropped. I've gone into the cropped. So not only am I wearing the cropped basics from Zara, I'm wearing cropped jackets now as well. I do actually have a cropped denim jacket that I do like to wear in autumn. It only ever comes out in autumn because I'm not really a jacket coat type of person. So I did pick up this, absolutely gorgeous. I love this. This will also be styled up on my Instagram, maybe on a story for outfit of the day. But I just thought I'm going to get it while I was in Metro Centre, because you can guarantee I would have come home and my local Primark wouldn't have had it, or they wouldn't have had it in my size. So that's the first item from Primark. The next item that I picked up from Primark, again, I'm thinking autumn, the cooler months are coming, and I think this would look beautiful with a pair of maybe blue leggings or black leggings, joggers, but it is this Long Island cream jumper. Now this was £12 and I got it in a medium again. It's got the long sleeves and they are cuffed. At the bottom it is cuffed as well, so you'd be able to tuck it under if you wished. And then I loved this part. I love the fact that it's got the collar, and on the font, now it does look as though it's black, but I promise you it's not. It is a navy blue. It just says Long Island on it. It has what looks like the Fred Perry symbol with 97 in there. Now, obviously, I wasn't born in 97. And then underneath it does say New York. And I just thought for the cooler months, if I want to wear a pair of joggers with me trainers, or I want to wear a nice pair of leggings, then I would get this. I can't wait to style this up. To go with that jumper, I did just pick up some of the basic joggers out of Primark. These are my go-to joggers, and that's just because I don't actually wear a lot of joggers, so you may have seen if you are following me on Instagram, it's not very often I do wear joggers. I like wearing combats and I absolutely love wearing leggings. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm wearing joggers, it's because I'm just lounging around the house. But I did pick them up in the navy. Now, you'll think, why have I got a small? I'm not a small. But with Primark joggers, if I buy a medium, they tend to be a little bit baggy around the crotch area. So I do always buy a small in them. I prefer them just a little bit tighter. I do prefer the cuffed joggers. I'm not one for the open bottom joggers. So I did pick up them and I just thought, just to style with that jumper. As I said, I'm not really in love with Primark at the minute. It's very hit and miss. I'll go in and have a look, and then maybe one or two pieces that I do like, where usually when it comes to autumn, I love everything in Primark, but at the minute I'm just not that keen on it. So that's why I thought I would just show you what I picked up from Primark in this haul. Also from Primark, just for work, I did pick up these shoes. Now, I always wear the suedette dolly shoes from Primark, which are £4. They are so comfortable, they're extremely flat, and that's why I like them. So they didn't have any in, but I thought I'm just going to pick up these ones. These are just very basic. You know, they do remind me of what you used to do PE in years ago. But I just thought for work purposes, for comfort, these were £5. So I did just pick these up for work. Got to be comfortable at work, even though I do sit at a desk all day. I still do a lot of walking backwards and forwards. So comfort is key in my job. So that's everything that I picked up from Primark. So far we've done Zara, Marks and Spencer's and Primark. Now we are on to my favourite store in the Metro Centre, and it is Rowen. Now, if you've not heard of Rowen, like I said at the beginning of this video, please head on back to my Come Shop With Me at Rowen. This is the thumbnail that you're looking for, and I will leave the link down below. I discovered Rowen about a year ago, a year and a half ago. When I walked into this store, I wanted to change my whole house, and I started to add black into my home. So previous to going to Rowen, my home was very beige. There wasn't any colour. Now I know some people say black's not really a colour, but it is, and black and white, the monochrome look does look really nice. You can still see I do have the neutrals. I do have the beiges and the creams and things like that. My first ever purchase from Rowen was this. How beautiful is this boucle knot? Now, I know you can get these in places like TK Maxx, and I have seen them in other stores, but I promise you, they're not as good quality as the Rowen ones. So this was £29 when I went into Rowen. The first ever time I went in, and my daughters bought me this for Mother's Day one year. This just sits on my bed, just in between all of my pillows. And it is one of my favourite things in my bedroom. This just goes on the floor when I get into bed, as well as all of my other cushions, because I do have quite a lot. Also, when I was in Rowen, I did buy a beautiful ornament, and it's from Bag and Bones. Now, it is a paint pot, and it has the paint dripping out of it. I will insert a photograph here of what that looks like, but Rowen do loads of different ones. So they do the black, the gold, and the silver. When I went into Rowen this time, I noticed that they had a beige one, and I was so tempted to pick it up. Now, these are £79, but because it had the beige on, I thought that's just going to go in my home perfectly. On closer inspection, they'd actually painted the paint drip with one of their new paints. So they were advertising their paints on this paint drip. So that's something to think about if I was ever to change my colours in my home, is not to just get rid of it or sell it on, it's to maybe recycle it. So moving back on to this. Now don't forget, this was £29. When I looked on the website, because I do always look on the website before I go into Rowen, I noticed that they had a mocha in it, and it was actually in sale. So I showed a girl at work, and she was like, if you go into Rowen, please get me one. And I thought, where could I put a mocha knot? And that's when I decided I'm getting a little bit of work done in my front room. So we had a little bit of damp. So I'm waiting for the skimming to all dry off, and then I'm able to decorate. Now I have actually chosen the wallpaper, but I haven't got it yet. So what I'll do is I'll go and get the sample of wallpaper that I'm going to get from Rowen, and then I'll show you this knot. So this is the wallpaper that I have chosen from Rowen. Now I haven't picked it up yet because obviously I am still waiting for everything to dry out, but I just think this is going to look absolutely beautiful on one wall. Now in Rowen, this wallpaper is £39 a roll, and it's so thick, it's textured, it's absolutely beautiful. And I do need 2 rolls for where I'm going to be doing it. But because it's got this beautiful neutral tone in, I thought I'm going to start putting some more beige into my front room. And what perfect way to do that by injecting a little bit of mocha. So this is the knot in the mocha. This was an absolute bargain. It was originally £29. It went down to £14.50. And today in Rowen, it was £10. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is just going to sit on my little cuddle chair. It's not very often anyone sits on that cuddle chair, but I am still going to keep the black and the white, but I am going to start bringing this colour in as well. So this is what the knots look like. So I did pick up 2 of these, one for me and one for a girl at work, but she's got hers now. And yeah, look how beautiful that is for £10. Bearing in mind, this one cost me £29, and they're both the same, but I fell in love with this one, and I equally fell in love with this one. So I did pick this one up today from Rowen, and this is what I went to the Metro Centre for. I went in for this one purposely. I mean, I could even pop it on my bed if I wished, and I can just switch them about. Now, in my previous Rowen haul, I did show you a candle, and I knew that this candle had gone down in price. So this was the candle that I picked up last time I was in Rowen, and it was £12. Don't know if you can see that. This is beautiful. It's 3-wicked and it just smells of vanilla. Now, because it's so nice, I've had this as a show candle and I've been dying to burn it, but I knew I had to replace it first. So if I find a candle that I love the smell of and that I love what it's in, so obviously I do love this, I love the container that this is in, then I won't burn it unless I've got 2, because I have to have a replacement. So I went into Rowen and I bought a new one. So this one can now be burnt, and I've picked up a brand spanking new one. So I knew that these were £12. However, to my surprise, these have gone down. These are now £10. So they do these in all different. So they do them in the black, the silver, the gold, and they also do it in a bronze colour. But this is the gold. I was going to get the black. So now I can burn this one and have this one as my show candle. And this is just what I do. I do love doing stuff like that. I know that's reflecting with the light behind us. So yeah, I did pick up a new one of them so that I can burn the old one. Now I think in my previous come shop with me, these were 17, or they may have been £19, but the larger one is £15. So I did pick up the larger one, and this one has 7 wicks. It's absolutely beautiful. I did get it in the gold because obviously the gold will go better in either this room or my front room, but I am thinking about getting the black one. So I don't know whether to get the black one in the small or in the medium, but I did pick up these two candles today. I absolutely love these. I think these are my go-to candle, and I'd normally spend £10 on a candle from TK Maxx, but I just love the containers that they're in. So I did get the smaller one, which is a 3 wick, and then I got the larger one that's got 7 wicks. So yeah, tonight we are going to be sat with our old Rowen and see what the scent payoff's like. I will be very surprised because these ones smell absolutely divine. This one, you can't really smell it as much now, but when I first got it, I could smell it. I don't even have to light it, but I am going to light this tonight and see if it's still holding that scent. So that is the end of this haul. So I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I do hope that you will head on back and check out my Come Shop With Me at Rowen if you've not watched it as of yet. If you are new, I do hope that you've hit that subscribe button, and you'll also head on over to Life with the Foxtons. I also want to say a big, massive thank you to everyone who takes their time to comment on my videos. You know I enjoy getting back to you. I love getting to know my subscribers. And thank you so much if you've recently subscribed. So enjoy the rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.